on the boardwalk here in the boxing capital of the world of Atlantic City, New Jersey. HBA, Josephine Abercrombie and Jeff Levine promoters and Ron Katz matchmaker, in association with Bud Sports, present Friday Night Ringside. It's the World Boxing Council Continental America's vacant lightweight championship bout scheduled for 12 rounds. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 12-round title bout, referee Tony Orlando. And now, my good friends, introducing the principals. First, in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with the blue and red trim. He tipped in at 134 1/2 pounds. This gentleman has 13 wins, 3 losses with 10 knockouts. He is a native of Loiza, Puerto Rico, and now residing in the Big Apple of New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aboard Sammy Mangani Fuentes. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at an even 135 pounds. This young man has 25 wins, 4 losses with 17 knockouts. He is the former World Boxing Association and United States Boxing Association Junior Lightweight Champion, and the former United States Boxing Association Lightweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, here is Roger the Black Mamba Mayweather. Mayweather.
Tony Orlando now calling the 2 fighters to the center of the ring, and we'll listen and take a look at the tail of the tape here. Fuentes just a kid, obviously, at 22 years old. Boy, that shot makes him look like giants, doesn't it? Right? He makes little guys like us look very big. They both claim to be in the best physical shape of their careers, respectively. The rules, New Jersey boxing rules, augmented slightly by the WBC. The 3 knockdown rule at the discretion of the referee, standing 8 count, has been waived, and the doctor has the authority to stop this fight at any time. The fight is scored with a 10-point must system. The bell, and we're underway. This is round 1, scheduled for 12, the WBC Lightweight Continental America's Championship. It's vacant at the moment, but the winner will walk away with that beautiful and very heavy and jewel-studded belt that you saw Ray holding just a few moments ago. Round number 1.
Sam, what I see right now is Roger Mayweather's main weapon is that straight right hand. He's shot it out about 3 straight times going for the knockout blow. He's doing it right from the get-go. I think we'll be seeing that all night. That's his main punch. He's tall enough, rangy enough where he's a good counter puncher. He likes to let the guy take a lead and jump over a guy's lazy jab with a good right hand. There it is again.
The thing you may notice about Mayweather almost immediately is he does not have what viewers and spectators have come to know as the great boxing body. Not a little muscle tone.
He hurt Fuentes with that shot. He stunned him a little bit. You could see Sammy reaching for the canvas with his feet.
Both a little awkward in starting. Mayweather having landed a couple of combinations early on.
But see, right now, what Fuentes is doing wrong is he's backing straight up with his body. He's got to be down, bobbing and weaving underneath them punches. Don't back straight up, because this guy's tall and he's rangy and he'll find you.
Sammy Fuentes, just an infant in boxing terms. At the age of 22, he's only had 16 professional fights. Ooh, good right hand grazed the face of Fuentes by Mayweather. Mayweather just throwing him from left field, isn't he?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the 2 things going to happen. You're going to catch this kid, and if you don't catch him the first round or the first couple rounds, you'll scare him enough that he's going to be a little hesitant about coming in. Or the kid's going to take his best shots and figure, hey, I've taken his best stuff. Let's go after him now.
And a grazing right hand by Mayweather over the ducking Sammy Fuentes. I will never forget a remark you made last month on Friday Night Ringside, Ray, where you couldn't understand where one of the fighters was wasting the first couple of rounds, and you said each passing round is a wasted round. You can't regain that.
Exactly.
And Mayweather must believe that, because he's come out here and tried to win the first round very quickly. Roger Mayweather, 25 years old, native of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and an old friend dating back to their grade school days of Tony Tucker, who may very well be fighting for a heavyweight championship here coming up pretty soon.
Right now, Mayweather is doing what he wants with this guy. He's got him in range. He's backing him up. He's moving him around the ring. He's shooting that straight right hand. Now that's what I'm talking about. He's got a bob and weave underneath the punches, but when he comes up, he's got to fire back.
So Fuentes having a little bit of difficulty getting into this fight, and it may take him a round or two. Just maybe measuring up Mayweather. In the meantime, Mayweather trying to pile up some points here and win this first round handily, and maybe get a couple of rounds in before Fuentes gets his legs. And the bell. We're live again. The bell in round number 2 just underway here. Glad to have you with us on our Bud Sports Network. This fight going coast to coast. Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino is our location. Round 2 scheduled for 12. And the WBC Lightweight Continental Americas title on the line tonight. Roger Mayweather in the black trunks and Sammy Fuentes in the white. Mayweather far more experienced than is Fuentes, but Fuentes having beaten Harry Arroyo, also a Youngstown native, as is my partner Ray Mancini.
He also beat Choo-Choo Dixon, which is a very tough opponent. He's fought Frankie Warren, tough kid out of Corpus Christi, Texas. He fought Frankie Randall. Though he got knocked out by Randall, Randall's a very good, strong lightweight, tall, rangy, much in the same mold of Roger Mayweather, but probably stronger.
And as you can attest to, Ray, the knockout to Randall was a one-punch knockout. He didn't take a beating at all.
No, Frankie Randall's that type of guy who can take you out one punch.
Under 2 minutes to go in the second round. And Fuentes again still trying to just kind of measure Mayweather here in the early going. In the meantime, Roger awkwardly but piling up the points and landing the punches. A left lead and a short chopping right hand by Mayweather.
What I see right now is that Fuentes is not too hesitant about getting close. He's got hit with a few good right hands on the head, but he's staying close as he could. Maybe he feels that he felt the best of this other guy.
Midway through the second round.
I see St. Fuentes right in the beginning of the round do a very good boxing move. Roger Mayweather made a lazy jab out there. St. Fuentes grabbed it and pulled him toward him.
And Mayweather
it's a good trick.
Just landed a couple of good right hands too. And Fuentes has taken some early punishment here. Doesn't seem dazed, but he is taking some leather. Oh, and a good right hand and an uppercut.
Now, I'll tell you what, Mayweather may be in trouble by if he keeps going to the uppercut. He likes throwing him uppercuts, but St. Fuentes got a heck of a left hook. And the one thing you counter an uppercut with is a left hook.
Alert our local stations. We'll be taking a local break here at the end of round number 2, and we'll be coming your way in less than a minute. They exchange left hands. Again, Mayweather in the black. Rather slow and tedious in the beginning here, and a good short right hand again by Mayweather. And he's landed the right hand consistently over the left by Fuentes. And this time, Sammy misses badly with a left hook. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Fuentes' punches don't seem to have any snap in them. Maybe he had a problem making weight, or else he's just getting hurt by these right hands. He doesn't seem to have any snap in that right hand.
15 seconds left in the round. We're scheduled for 12. So far, it's been all Mayweather through the first couple of rounds. And we'll return for round 3 to the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City after this message from your local stations. Exactly the view that Ray and I have. This camera's coming from right between us here at ringside, so that's how we see the fight, kind of looking underneath the ropes. Ray, how have you scored the first couple of rounds?
Well, I have Roger Mayweather winning the first 2 rounds, 10-9, obviously.
So 2018 to start it. Mayweather having won the first 2 rounds. Now Fuentes is going to have to start doing something. He's had a couple of rounds, get the feel, see what Mayweather's like, take a couple of shots from him, see what his strategy might be. There's no question that Fuentes has got the better of the power punches. He's a real knockout puncher. He's got dynamite in both hands, as they say in the business. But he's been a little reticent to let them go. He seems to not be able to get off yet here in the first couple of rounds.
I tell you, I'm looking at Roger Mayweather's trunks, and on one leg he has a skull with crossbones and a pair of dice.
He does.
And on the other end you got "I love you, Mom." That's great. I love that.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Bit of a contrast.
Yeah, it is. Real dichotomy.
What was that?
It's just a word. I don't even know what it means myself, but I thought it was appropriate. We're going to stay here between the third and fourth rounds. Fuentes got Mayweather backing away there and caught him with a left hand. One of the rare clinches in the fight. Third man in the ring, Tony Orlando, separates the two. Mayweather landing a grazing right hand and a left to the stomach.
He's sharp with that right hand tonight. He's shooting it 90% of the time. He has caught Fuentes with it 75% of the time.
And Mayweather contends that Fuentes may have the better knockout punch, but that he, Roger Mayweather, is much the quicker of the two fighters. And he said before the fight that Fuentes has never fought anybody nearly as quickly as I am. And it's proving to be true.
Good defense on the ropes by Roger Mayweather. He's blocking, he's slipping, he's catching.
1 minute to go in round number 3. We're scheduled for 12. It's been the best round thus far. Fuentes has kind of come out of his shell. At least he has tried to get off. Landed a few grazing blows. And again, we alert all of our local stations. We will remain here between rounds 3 and 4 and go back to the respective corners of Sammy Fuentes and Roger Mayweather. And we'll do it all in about 35 seconds. Under a half a minute to go. Fuentes standing there, missing with a wild left hand. And now Tony Orlando steps in, and every time you say the name Tony Orlando, you want to add Dawn, don't you? There's no Dawn with this Tony Orlando. Not that I know of. This round will end. Roger Mayweather having himself 3 fairly good rounds to start the fight, and at the bell, Fuentes got in a short right hand. All right, let's go back now with the fighters to their respective rings. This is Roger Mayweather. His trainer is Jesse Reed, and his manager is Billy Baxter. We'll tell you more about him in a moment.
Don't get lazy. Keep that motion just like in the gym. All right? I want to see some good shots. I want to see combinations. I want to see a good jab. All right? You're in tremendous shape. Let's use it.
That kind of says it all, doesn't it, huh? On the other side, Sammy Fuentes.
Bien picardío, bien. Tú eres más inteligente que eso. Yo sé que tú eres más inteligente que eso.
Let's look at this again. Go back to some of the action here in the round.
Right there, Roger Mayweather's catching some good hooks off the ropes. Now watch him. He's making Sam Fuentes miss off the ropes. Roger was bobbing and weaving, slipping and sliding. Nice, good defense.
Sammy Fuentes is trained by Jose Torres, not the one that you may be familiar with, and his manager is Chino Goga. Bell in round number 4. WBC Continental America's lightweight championship fight from Atlantic City. And again, a short right hand by Mayweather.
And what I don't understand is why Fuentes people doesn't. Now he caught Roger Mayweather with something.
Oh, he caught him with a triple left hook. And Mayweather holding on to his right hand.
He's a little dazed. He hit that blow, hit him on top of the head. Messed up his equilibrium.
Fuentes hurt him. He just kept pounding away with a left hook while Mayweather was pinning his right arm underneath his left arm. But Mayweather got much the worse of that exchange.
It's the left hook of Fuentes against the right hand of Mayweather right now. They're both throwing home run balls.
What would be the impact on Fuentes, Ray, of having lost his last 2?
Well, obviously that makes you more hungry, more determined. He lost against good opponents. He's coming off a knockout. He's got to make a strong showing if he wants to be anywhere near the contenders or be considered for any big money matches.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 4. I neglected to ask you who you gave round 3 to.
Roger Mayweather.
Mayweather again. Again, another 10-9 round, so he's built up a 3-point advantage in the early going here.
What I was about to say earlier, Sam, is I don't understand why Fuentes doesn't tell him. Every time he tries to jump in with a jab, Mayweather takes a step back, and he counters the right hand. Why don't they tell him to feint, then step in? He catch Roger Mayweather. Oh, stunned him again.
Oh, Fuentes.
That left hook, sir. Oh. He hit him with that one, Sam.
It would have been in our lap. Fuentes is really starting to bring it now and unleashing that volatile left hook.
You can see the confidence in his face. Now he's starting to muscle Roger Mayweather around a little bit. Bully him a little bit.
1 minute to go in round number 4. And again, our local stations stand by for a local break coming up at the end of round number 4. Sam Nover and Ray Boom Boom Mancini were ringside in Atlantic City, and the action has picked up considerably. Mayweather sticking that right hand again in Fuentes' face. He's had to pay the price to get in tight. He's taken some good right hands from Mayweather, but he's unleashed a vicious left hook attack here in the 4th round as Sammy Fuentes. 35 seconds to go in the round.
That was good boxing moves, but He was in close, took a step back, and shot a straight right hand. Good move. Right now, Roger Mayweather showing good defense, good defense. But this kid's relentless style may wear Roger down.
You have the clock inserted the lower right-hand portion of your screen. Obviously, you can see as we do the waning seconds here of the round. Oh, a good right hand by Mayweather, and Fuentes is holding on. He is dazed, and the bell will save him here.
Sam, you can see right here, this is at the end of the round where Roger Mayweather was catching Sam Fuentes with a few uppercuts and knocking his head back.
We're back live now. This is round 5, scheduled for 12. Mayweather with a great flurry at the end, but Fuentes didn't call up enough early on to win the round.
Yeah, I gave him that round because he started fast, he kept throwing punches, and Rogers finished strong, but I still gave Sammy that round.
So it's 39-37 on the scorecard of Ray Mancini. Mayweather up by a couple of points through 4. We're into the 5th.
See, now right there is what I'm talking about. Sammy Fuentes jumps in, Roger Mayweather steps back, and Sammy Fuentes is just stopping in motion. He's got to stay bobbing and weave and cut the angles, step to the side.
And he's also coming right to the strength of Mayweather, which is his counter-punching rate.
That right hand. But now what Sammy's starting to do, every time Roger tries to wind up with that uppercut, he's starting to throw that left hook, which is the punch. Now right now, that's where that's where Sammy got to move his hands. That's the strength. He's got to be on the inside, cut Roger down.
2 minutes to go in the 5th round. Fuentes still, even though he had a pretty good 4th round, looks a little awkward to me, Ray. He doesn't have a good fluidity to him. He's not got a lot of rhythm yet. Mayweather, good left hand and a right follow, and Fuentes tried to respond with a left hook, but it was wild.
There's blood from the nose of Fuentes. So now Roger steps straight back. See, he tries to catch, drop right hand over the lazy jab with Fuentes. What Sammy I do is jab, feign the jab, and step in with a straight right and a left hook.
Under a minute 20 to go here in round number 5. And again, Mayweather picking up where he left off. Another very good round for Roger Mayweather. 25 years old. 25-4 his professional record with 17 knockouts. He's moved around a bit. He started in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Went out to Las Vegas, and now he's training in Houston, where he says he is, good left hand by Fuentes, and then Mayweather with a right. And it's Ray Mancini has said, it's the right hand of Mayweather and the left hook of Fuentes, and that's about it.
What I like right now is Fuentes is starting to stay busy on the inside. He's starting to throw it up his short right hand, chops that left hook on top. And he's getting the attention of Roger Mayweather, believe me. Roger knows now that he can't do what he wants with this guy. That nose continues to bleed on Fuentes. I don't know if it's going to be a factor or not.
Fuentes trying with the right lead again to set up his left hook.
I like that move, Sam. He feinted to the body and shot a right hand to the head. Good move.
10 seconds to go. Round 5. We are live at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. WBC Continental America's lightweight title on the line. We'll have more in a moment. The bell in round 6. After this one, we are halfway through it, and there were some people around ringside who didn't think we'd get halfway at all. With the knockout abilities of both Mayweather and particularly Sammy Fuentes, and the way Mayweather came out, it looked like this thing might go 2 or 3 or perhaps even less. But we have gotten to the 6th round.
Right now, I think it's a mental edge that Sammy Fuentes has over Roger Mayweather in this. Mayweather is hitting him with some straight right hands right on the button. And Fuentes keeps coming back. It's got to frustrate Roger Mayweather, who's going with his money punch, and it's not affecting Fuentes. I mean, he's got to still continue to throw it, and hopefully, he just keeps chipping away.
Ray, in some respects, this fight is reminiscent of our Friday night ringside a month ago when Darrell Anthony came out storming like Mayweather, and Gene Hatcher took, I think, 3 or 4, maybe 5 rounds to get started, but once Hatcher got started, then nobody could stop him.
Right now, Sam Fuentes is starting to build up, much in the fashion of Gene Hatcher.
Right hand by Mayweather, and another right hand. He's got an awfully good one.
Yes, he does. But right now, I'll tell you, I have to question Roger Mayweather how good a shape he's in, because after that round, he was huffing and puffing. He went back on tired legs. He sat down, breathing heavy. And his trainer, just saying to him, you're in the best shape of your life. Don't worry about it. You got everything going for you. So, I mean, hey, it was a hard round. Don't get me wrong. but he's got his mouth open, and I have to question his stamina now.
Roger Mayweather in the black trunks. Sammy Fuentes in the white. And again, local stations will be coming your way for a break here at the end of round 6. A local break after round 6. Mayweather with a good left hand and missed with the right. Came back with a left and throwing a lot of leather.
And he missed all but the last couple.
And none of which did any damage. A minute to go in the round. A lot of things about Mayweather have been questioned over the years. I mean, there are a lot of people who think he's got what it takes to be a champion. His lack of motivation, however, has been questioned, Ray, as you know. Apparently, he doesn't like to train. His chin has been questioned. So there's some things about him standing in the way of greatness for Roger Mayweather. But he's looked rather impressive tonight, I would think.
So far, so good.
Fuentes has him right over our Bud Sports microphone now. Finally do some damage with the left hand. Sammy Fuentes has not used the right hand hardly at all tonight. I don't know whether he's not got a good one or what.
Now he's starting to come with them shots. He's throwing some hard body shots, hard head shots. He's going for the home run ball.
And we're about at the end of round 6. Roger Mayweather, Sammy Fuentes, the lightweight championship on the line. We'll be back for more after this message from your local stations. Hang with us.
So much has gone into the design.
Sam Nover and Ray Boom Boom Mancini welcoming you back to the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City. Houston Boxing Association and Bud Sports delighted to bring you another Friday night ringside. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've been pretty lucky this year, haven't we? Had some awfully good fights.
Great fight this year.
Roger Mayweather in the black trunks. If you've just joined us, Sammy Fuentes in the white. It's the WBC Continental America's Lightweight Championship. It is vacant. The winner will have the belt and the title, and a crack at something perhaps much bigger than that. By that I mean Edwin Rosario, Jimmy Paul, or Macho Camacho. And Ray, having been an ex-lightweight champion, a good left hand there by Mayweather. I'm going to have you talk, time permitting, about these three guys and who you think is the real stud in the lightweight division, if you don't mind. But let's hang with this fight. It could end any moment. Tony Orlando doing an excellent job as a third man in the ring. As we have said repeatedly in our broadcast, if you don't notice, the referee is doing a heck of a job, and I hadn't noticed Orlando till now. 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, since when they turned southpaw right there and just dropped a straight left hand on Roger Mayweather. Right now, Sammy Fuentes, I see the tide of the fight turning. In the first 4 or 5 rounds, Roger Mayweather walked straight out at Sammy Fuentes, came right at him, started throwing punches. Now, he came out, he started moving a little tentative, and with Sammy Fuentes, he came straight out at Roger Mayweather.
We're at the midway point of the 7th round. We are more than halfway toward 12, and Mayweather piling up the points. I neglected to ask, did you give last round to him, or no, you gave it to Fuentes?
First 3 to Roger Mayweather, last 3 to Sammy Fuentes.
So we've got an even fight on the scorecard of Boom Boom Mancini, tied at 57 points each. And you were right on last time with, even though the fight ended in the 9th round by a TKO by Hare, 11th round by Hatcher, I think you had it scored exactly the way everybody else did to that point.
See, the Sammy Fuentes gets close, then he stops punching. He's got to continue to punch, especially when he's on the inside.
Are we talking about a conditioning problem, perhaps? Fatigue?
I don't know, right now he's bouncing on the legs pretty good. It seems Roger Mayweather who seems a little fatigued. His legs aren't moving as like they were earlier.
Under a minute to go in the 7th round. Fuentes is basically a flat-footed boxer. Mayweather will get up on the balls of his feet occasionally and do some dancing. That right hand was blocked by Sammy. And a hard left to the body.
That's a low shot.
Yeah, a little low. Under 20 seconds to go in the round. Fuentes trying to end with a flurry, and Mayweather with that good uppercut again.
Fuentes is starting to find him with that straight right hand.
Round 8, upcoming after we take time out. We'll be back live in Atlantic City after this.
Right here, Sammy Fuentes. Now, Sammy Fuentes was setting up his overhand right. Well, he got caught by Roger Mayweather with an overhand right.
And we're back live now in the 8th round, and both fighters ran to each other and both exchanged some punches early in the round in the opening seconds.
Sam, just continue to watch Roger Mayweather. Watch him. He's breathing out his nose. Watch his legs. They don't seem too steady.
That round you gave to Mayweather, huh?
Yeah.
10-9 again, so Mayweather unofficially with a 1-point lead. Obviously, it's anybody's fight as we're in the 8th round scheduled for 12. And you get the feeling that Fuentes has not done his best work yet. And Mayweather may have shot his wad. Sammy Fuentes in the white trunks. Roger Mayweather in the blacks. Fuentes with the biggest opportunity the young man has ever had. Although, as Ray pointed out earlier, he has beaten a couple of pretty good fighters over the years. Namely, Choo-Choo Dixon and Harry Arroyo. And the Arroyo was a shocker. Wasn't Harry coming out of a comeback attempt there?
Yeah, right after he lost the title. First fight since he lost when he got beat by Jimmy Paul.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Right now, Sam Fuentes got his back and all, but he's doing the better work on the inside. Now watch Roger Mayweather step back and shoot a straight right hand. He's setting it up. You see he's waiting to counter. Take one step back and shoot it.
He tried. He got wasted and lost in the body somewhere and never hurt. A minute and a half to go.
Now Mayweather's punches like the steam that they did in the first couple rounds. They throw good body shots. You got hit with another low blow. Right on the cup.
Fuentes has gotten away with a couple of low blows in the last 2 rounds.
Believe me, they take their toll on you after a while.
Fuentes going southpaw for just a moment. Right lead, tried to follow it up with a left hook and never got there. He was a little awkward and lunging at Mayweather.
He's thrown 90 left hooks and missed them. And he keeps throwing that left hook. He's hit him with quite a few, but he's missed quite a few.
What you're trying to say is the percentage is very low.
Exactly. But if he hits one of them bombs he's been thrown, I'm telling you what, we're going to find Roger Mayweather sprawled out.
Nearing the end of the 8th round. Both fighters seem to have slowed to a walk here, although you can understand perhaps. 30 seconds to go in the round. They've taken some punishment, and particularly Fuentes.
Now, what I like about Roger now is that he's starting to work that body. He knows he's getting... See, that's where experience takes over. Coming close to the end of the fight, you got to start wearing the guy down to get them body shots, slow him down.
Well, looks like we're going to reach the end of round number 8. Sammy Fuentes, Roger Mayweather for the WBC Continental America's Lightweight Championship. We'll be back live in Atlantic City at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino right after this. Atlantic City, Sam Nover and Ray Mancini for round number 9 of this championship lightweight title fight. Which reminds us to tell you about next month's Friday Night Ringside. Frankie Tate against Kevin Killer Watts. And incidentally, next month will mark the 3rd anniversary of Friday Night Ringside. We thank all of you out there all around the country for your wonderful support, and I hope you'll be with us. Frankie Tate started our first ever Friday Night Ringside. He comes back again for the 3rd anniversary show. And Ray and I will be right back here ringside. Mayweather. Oh! Fuentes is in trouble. Mayweather dropped his gloves, and Fuentes with a wild left again. Mayweather just measuring him now.
This is that one tough guy, Sammy Fuentes. One tough kid.
Mayweather looked like he was just about to put the finishing touches on this little prize. Fuentes hanging in there, and he was knocked backward at a good body shot. 2 minutes to go in the 9th round, and Mayweather just absolutely blistering him now with the left hook and the right uppercut.
Fuentes better start throwing punches back. Even if he doesn't look like he's going down, he's not retaliating. He's got to throw some punches back.
Big overhand right by Mayweather. And Roger Mayweather having run round number 8, another 10-9 round with a 2-point advantage, but that will be incidental should Mayweather put Fuentes away here in the 9th round.
Good body shot.
Questionable, too. Mayweather looked at Tony
That was right on the border.
And said that one was low also, so he was appealing to the referee's judgment.
Now, Fuentes should look back. I think this kid's smart, boys. Well, I don't know how smart letting the guy bang on you, but he's let Roger Mayweather throw a lot. He feels that Roger Mayweather's going to punch himself out, and then he can come back. I don't think he should just let Roger Mayweather bang on him, but
1 minute to go in the round. We will stay here in local stations between rounds. We will remain here between the 9th. Oh, and Fuentes goes down and right uppercut by Mayweather. Fuentes is bleeding from the nose and is waving to his corner now that he's fine. He will take a standing 8 count. Tony Orlando has the discretion, and he allows him to continue. His knees just buckled. Mayweather trying to put him away. Just a constant flurry of blows. And Fuentes trying to bang back. 20 seconds to go in the round. Can Fuentes hang in there? Mayweather looks a little arm weary too, Ray. He threw everything he had.
He's hurting Sam Fuentes. Sam Fuentes is hurt right now. He's just a brave kid, but he's getting hurt in there right now.
Well, the round will end. We're 5 seconds.
Oh!
Fuentes with an overhand left.
Oh! Oh!
And Mayweather was leaning on him at the end of the round. What a brilliant round. Mayweather in complete control in the last 10 seconds. Fuentes with a vicious overhand left. Now the doctor is huddling in the center of the ring with the referee, Tony Orlando. The warning whistle for round number 10. And let's see whether they're going to allow him to continue. They want a timeout. They've asked for a timeout. And you can hear the crowd chanting here. They want it to continue. This is where Fuentes went down. Watch the upper. I think it was an uppercut. A left hand to the body and a left uppercut, and Fuentes went down to his knees. Have they stopped the fight? It is all over. Tony Orlando says it is all over. And Sammy Fuentes will not come out to answer the bell in round number 10. Well, it was strange because they huddled over there, Ray. I don't think I've ever seen a timeout called by the referee to discuss it further with the doctor. What do you think was being said at that time?
They were probably questioning, you know, how bad the cut was, how deep it was. Was he sturdy enough to come out for the next round? The corner wants to say, yeah, he can come out. But the referee's got to look in the fighter's eyes. And the fighter didn't look that anxious to come out. Though he finished strong, I don't know.
Well, that was probably the question, because they know that he finished strong, and he landed a punishing blow to Mayweather at the end of the round. And I would have to take your description, because I assumed Sammy might have had some of the heart beaten out of him in that round. But, boy, he showed a lot of it through 9, didn't he? Let's look at the knockdown again. The only knockdown in the fight. It came rather early in the 9th round, and it looked like Mayweather had everything he wanted there. He just had Fuentes against the ropes. He set him up with the way he wanted. A good left body shot.
The way he stepped over, a good boxing move. Roger's very experienced, very well-schooled. Stepped over, Doug Della took in the liver. That's the punch that took a lot out of him.
My apologies. I said the left uppercut put him down. It was a left uppercut that set him up, and then the right uppercut put him down. Now, late in the round here, Fuentes taking everything Mayweather's throwing, but somehow Sammy musters the heart and soul to unleash a little attack of his own. A right, a grazing left that did no damage. Then a Mayweather again with a right, couple of rights to the side of the face. All right, Sammy, where's your shot? I know you had one there at the end of the round. Boy, he's taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah, he was.
Keep it going there, Lou. We might be able to see it. They may come out of this clinch. They're still in that far corner. Boom, right hand again. Fuentes looks like he's just content to cover up and get out of the round. There's the left hand. Stuns Mayweather. A left and a right follow, and then a good left hook again. Yet the fight has been halted. And Roger Mayweather has earned himself a WBC Continental Americas Championship here. He is the new lightweight champ. Now, I asked you a few moments ago, Ray. We've got the scoring up to this point. And it was pretty much one-sided. What did you have? You had it closer than anybody else. You had it 87-83 Mayweather. The officials, for your information, had it 90-80, 90-81, and 89-81. So Mayweather was well in control. All right, Ed Darien has the official announcement. Now let's go up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, Principal Sammy Mangani Fuentes, unable to continue. Therefore, referee Tony Orlando stops this bout at the end of the 9th round, and the winner by a TKO, and the new World Boxing Council Continental America's lightweight champion, Roger the Black Mamba Mayweather.
Well, isn't that something? Sammy Fuentes joining everybody else in the applause for Roger Mayweather. It's a very sportsman gesture on his part.